So I did a video recently where I was filming POV style, and one of the clips I uploaded was prepping mesh bags like this, and I just used the method which I've always used. I was talking to camera, I wasn't really paying much attention, and I've had a few comments saying, whoa, do that a bit slower so we can see how you do it, because I make sure that I've got very little wastage on my PVA bags, and it's a very quick method. So look, in the space of, what was that, less than 10 seconds, I've tied 2 knots there, and I've got a little mesh bag with a little bit of room just to trim the bag off. So slowing it down for those of you that wanted a bit more of a slower tutorial style, it's pretty simple. Fill up your tube with as much as you want, so obviously this is all dependent on how big you want the bag to be. You've got a plunger, sort of compress it down, but I find just letting it fall down like so and tap it down, keep pinching the mesh until you get it into a nice tight compact little ball. You can always do a few little twists here to sort of hold it in position nice and tight, but then you pull out some excess, wrap it around your hand like so, and just tuck the mesh bag through that loop you just tied, and then where your fingers in this loop, you sort of hold onto the mesh bag, pull the excess through while still pulling down on this loop, and that makes sure that the knot is nice and snug to the top of the mesh bag. When you get to this point, of course, you need to take your finger out, so just trap the knot at the top of the bag, keep pulling so it's tight. There you have it, a mesh bag, pretty damn tight. Now there's a little bit of give in there, but the way I attach it to the hook is hook it through, twist a few times to pull up all the slack, and then hook again. That's pretty damn good. Then another loop, same as what we've just done, pull it down tight, and there you have, I've actually trapped a little bit of pellet in there, a small gap between the 2 loops, which is where, get rid of all the excess, you just trim it down. So very, very minimal wastage on the PVA. Hopefully that was slow enough for you guys to make sense of it. It's really simple, it's something I've done ever since I've been using mesh bags, hence why I can tie up a bag in seconds really quick like this. So apologies I was too quick in the first video. Hopefully that has addressed how I do it, and it makes it nice and easy for you to do it in the future.